Gonna tear their ass up. Simple as that.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob Riley, and today I'm gonna teach you the step-by-step process on how to assemble your computer. First, you need to gather all of the tools that you need in assembling your computer. Before you start, you need to prepare your workplace so that you can avoid the problems on assembling your computer. Alright? Prepare your motherboard by attaching all the things that should be, like CPU, RAM, etc. Any delay on putting it into the system unit. To prepare your motherboard, first install the CPU. After that, the memory modules. After this, you can now attach the motherboard to the system unit. Once it is done, we can now attach the CPU heatsink on the motherboard. Next is to connect your power supply and connect all the cables to the motherboard. If you happen to have expansion cards, this is now the time to install it to your motherboard. And if you don't have any expansion card, then next we'll be installing the internal drives. The next step is installing the add-in cards if you happen to have one. To finish the assembly of your computer, the last step is to install the outer shell or case of the computer. To make it simple, the last thing that you disassemble will be the first thing that you will be assembling. After assembling your computer, some of us may encounter problems as we turn it on. And for us to identify that problem, we are going to perform visual inspection. There are two types of visual inspection: external visual inspection and internal visual inspection. Today, we are going to perform just the external visual inspection. To start the external visual inspection, first, turn off the computer, monitor, and other peripherals. You should check if all of the power cable are connected to the computer. Improper connection of cables of the computer are the most basic causes of problems. Verify that the keyboard and mouse interface cables are firmly attached to the ports on the back of the computer. The cables of your mouse and keyboard depends on what year it was made. For older ones, they use PS2 cable, while for the newer ones, they use USB cables. Verify the network cables, if present, are properly connected. Make sure that all network cables are properly connected to its designated places. Verify that any devices attached to the serial and parallel port are properly connected. Each of the serial and parallel port interface cables must be attached to an appropriate connector on the back of the computer as well as to the interface connector on the computer. Verify the video interface cable is connected to the video connector on the back panel and on the back of the monitor. Inspect the keyboard so that to ensure that no keys are sticky. If there's a sticky key, try pressing it repeatedly, and if it doesn't work, replace it. And lastly, inspect the exterior part of the computer. All user accessible data and storage device to see if there are damages for you to fix or replace. So guys, this ends the mark of our tutorial.
This marks the end.
This marks of ends of the. So guys, this marks. So guys, this marks the end of the tutorial. Again, this is Jacob Riley, and I truly hope that you learned something on this video. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.